the market we are in does the fluctuation. That means the market goes up and comes down, goes up and comes down. The market keeps going up, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. You see? Now, if you are able to see my screen well, you'll be able to see that in what I was drawing, I was marking the uptrend, the downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, up, down. Now, from here, you see that the market was on a downtrend. You see? Here, you're able to see that the market was on the uptrend. So, know that the market keeps going up and coming down. So what do? We instruct our robot to enter the market when the price is low. Now, how do you know that there are some coins that the values has gone low in the market? This is what you do. You see this word? Change. You see this word change? If you are able to see, you will discover that there are two opposite dots here. Is it a dots? Icon. Let me say that icon. One is showing black, one is showing bad in a way, kindly whitish. One is the donor one is black, the upper one is kind of whitish. So there, when you click like that, now the donor one is showing us that the coin which has already gone up, in the market now, and the price of this coin is at 1.199. You see, at the moment, it is going up to 1.199. And you see that is the price. This is the price, and this is the percentage at which it has increased in the market. So you don't need, let me repeat that. I feel someone has not got that right. Now, let me repeat that. This is the current price of this coin in the market. And this is the percentage rise in the market. It has gone up already by 29.46% in the market. So we do not expect you to enter in the market when the price has gone high. So what do you do? What do you do? Click again that chain. Click again the word chain. You see? Now, it will bring you this. It will bring you the coin which has gone down in the market. Now, but they are not all these coins has high volatility. Not all these coins. Some coins have high volatility. Some are having low volatility. What do I mean by low volatility and high volatility? I mean that some coins goes up quickly and drops down quickly. You see? Rise up some coin has the ability to rise up with good percentage and also has the ability to drop with good percentage. And some coins cannot go up with good percentage and cannot come down by good percentage. Cannot rise high in the market, cannot actually come very low in the market. They're just medium there. You see, so you need to look for some coins that has the high volatility. What do I mean? They can go up with good percentage and can drop as well with good percentage. Those coins are able to give you money from the market quickly. So when you instruct your robot to buy such coins, you are able to earn from the market. Now, for example, some of the coins you can trade I also personally trade them. One of them is what has been making wave in the market this morning is CKB. I feel you should write this down. A new person who has just come should be able to write this down. CKB USDT. CKB USDT. Also, another coin that I trade often is 1,000 sat, 1,000 sats. Also, another coin is Bonk USDT. Another coin I trade is Worldcoin WLD. I trade this coin often. Just this morning, I have been earning from CKB. Okay. You also have this coin called COMB USDT. I also earn from Jasemi. Those are the coins I trade. Solana also gives a lot. I also trade Floki USDT. Also, the coin that gives me money when I trade is this coin, Mana. I trade that coin. Another coin that I trade, let me look for it here. These people. There's a coin here called people. These people, are you seeing? I trade people. I trade people. So there are many coins that are here. So you can also, this coin also works for me. BNX. Those are the coins I trade. So when you get a coin like that, you get a coin like that. When you get a coin like this, what do? I go to my trading view. Me, I use trading view a lot. Me, I use trading view a lot. I come to people, USDT. If you don't write USDT, other things will come. Then you are able to see that sometimes there are those USDT with P, perpetual like that. And we trade. I use Binance Wallet on spot crypto. You see, this is the people. Let me add another indicator. I'm going to come to my plus sign. I come to FX indicator. I look for auto fib retracement. I add it to my chart. I go back, you find that it is already in the chart. You see this? You see this? Now, when you look at my stochastic, the stochastic is really down on the oversold zone, on the oversold area, You get that? Then, when you look at the auto fib retracement, you find that the 100 is down, 0 is up. This indicates when you look at the 2-hour time frame, it is down. You look at the 1-hour time frame, the stochastic is down. On the auto fib retracement, 100 is down, 0 is up. So this indicates it is going to be the uptrend. This indicates the uptrend. So someone is going to say, now, how will I know? How will I trade? Now, put your cursor on the current price. You see this current price? Feel free to take your 3%. Someone can say 3.5% from the market. 3.5, mark this, take profit, 3.5. What is the call drop? The call drop? Call drop? Someone can say 13%. Okay, let me improve, come a little here. Come here on the current price. Current price. I drop down. This is it, a drop of 13. Someone can say, let me go a little down. Okay, this is a drop of 20%. 20%. But someone can say, no, let me use a drop of 12%. Okay, let's use 15 drop. Yeah. Okay, let's use what is in the chart. This is 13%, a drop of 13%. Okay, that is in 1 hour. Now, in 4 hours, the 4 hour, you see this? The 4 hour. See look at the 1 day. The 1 day is on the overbought. Is on the overbought, but still someone can be able to take the 3% from this market. Someone is able to take the 3%. Let's look at this. On the 4 hour, still current price 3% or 3.5. Take 3 to 3.5. I'm going to come here. This is a drop of 13%. Yes, still a drop of 13%. Even in 1 hour, the drop is 13. 4 hours, the drop is 13%. And you are able to take 3% from the market. So someone is going to come here. You're going to say, you come and look for your coin. Now, I want to tell you, some people have been asking, how do I trade? Now I'll come to my chart. What's wrong with this? Okay. I come here. People, USDT. %. Current price. Current price. Call drop. 13%. See that? Now, if a signal has been given like this, the signal is sent on the group like this. Now, this is what they're saying, that you are supposed to look for a coin that is called People USDT in your Royal Queue. You see, he's saying, trade people. This is a coin, not the real people in the group in Royal Queue. You understand? These are not talking about the traders in the market called people. No, this is a coin on Royal Queue called People. then you're supposed to take the 3% from the market. How do you trade? The situation of the trading should be you enter the market from the current price. Then when you enter in the current price, set the call drop. Because we don't control the market, you expect the drop in the market, set a drop of 13%. Okay, now we are going to apply what we have just said theoretically in the practical way. Okay, new people, have you understood that? How do I squeeze and enlarge the candle? How do I squeeze and enlarge the candle? Now, questions are coming when we are doing the class. Okay, it is for the good. It is for the good. Let me go back. Now, when you just what you do, you hold your hands. Now you can just squeeze, just touch the screen and reduce it or enlarge it. This is what I'm saying. You can reduce it. You tap the screen with 2 fingers, reduce it or enlarge it. You see? You can tap the screen, reduce it or enlarge it with 2 fingers. You see this? You see this? Now, let me interpret the signal. Now, number 1, the coin is this. This is the coin. They're saying trade that coin. Now, why did we say the current price? We are looking at the current trend of the market right now. They're saying the current is here. Are you seeing this red dotted lines? This red dotted line where I am placing the blue dotted line? Yes, that is the current price. That is the current price. You tap, then where we are able to get the 3% is because we have moved up. We have moved our cursor up. Then here, to get the call drop, we moved down to get the call drop. You get this? You get this? Okay. Now, that is understood. You have learned how to squeeze and you have learned how to get. Now let's go. Look for this coin called people. Tap here. You see how it is? What do you do? Come. Tap create. Martingale strategy. Create. Now feel free here. Feel free to create your own strategy. Why do you think Royoku said feel free to create your own strategy? It is because you are the one instructing the robot. There are already some strategies that have already been set and you can choose from them. They're saying this one, but then you can choose your own strategy, set your robot the way you want your robot to work. You have understood that? Now, you're going to tap next. All right. Now in this, you come to trade setting. Come to trade setting. Now, what are you going to do? First buy in amount. First buy in amount. Ladies and gentlemen, how many capital should we set our trade on? How many capital? How many capital? How many capital? Let me help someone. Yes, let me help someone. 500. 500. 500. 200. 300. 300. Okay, now let's do this. Now, this is what I do. Now, let me help someone with 200. Someone with 200. Someone with 200. Someone with 200. This is how I do my thing. With 200 or 300. Now let us use like the 10% of, okay, let's use like 300. Where's my calculator? My calculator. I should be able to help someone with it. 300. The 10% of the 300, I'm going to put my 30 here. I'm going to put my 30 here, my $30. You get this? On my first buy-in amount. What am I going to do? They're saying, I'm going to, what is the call drop? The call limit, or call limit is 15. Margin call limit is 15. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Then what am I going to do here? Take profit, I'm going to take 3%. Multiple, position take profit callback, I'm going to put 0.01. Just what you see here, 0.01. Buy in callback, I'm going to put 0.1. Sub position take profit callback, I'm going to use 0.1. This is what I use. Okay, that is what I use. Now, next is I'm going to start my robot. I come save and come and activate my robot. And come and activate my robot. I will come and activate my robot. I will come and activate my robot. I will come and activate my robot like that. After activating, I'm going to come back on my trade setting. Okay? I'm going to come back on my trade setting. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change here my first buy-in amount. I do this, and I found it is working. I'm going to put here $5. Yes, why am I doing this? It is to avoid someone who is having small capital from delaying in the market, from the floating loss. I put there $5. Now listen to this. Remember, you have already used, out of 300, you have already used 30. So that means the remaining is 270. Okay? Then after this, 270 minus 5, which is another first buy-in amount. Okay? The balance will remain 265. 265. What am I going to do? Remember, you're coming to the margin configuration. We have said the call drop, we have said the call drop is 13%. Take profit is 3%. Then margin call limit is 15. Now, we are going to first of all find the margin call drop. What are we going to put here? Put here, put here. That is what we are going to do. Number one, this is the formula. You divide the drop given in the signal by the margin call limit. You get this? The drop given by the margin call limit. What are we saying? We are saying you're going to divide 13 by 15. Get me the answer in the chat. Get me the answer in the chat. Get me the answer in the chat. 13 divide Please, can I know the app you use to adjust the candle to know the current price analysis? Okay, I will tell you that. That is TradingView. Yes. 13 divided by what are you going to do? 13 divided by that 0.8, 0.8, 0.86. Now what are you going to do? Come here, put your 0.8, 0.86, 0.86, 0.86, 0.86, 0.86 up to the end. What do you do? Save. 0.86, save, come back. 0.86, save, come back. Now you're going to find this. What are you going to do? This is what I do. When I come here, I put here. I put here. Here. For the first 4 margin calls. For the first 4 margin calls here, I'm going to put 1. I'm going to put 1. Sorry. I'm going to put 1. 1. I'm going to put 1. For the first 4 margin call, I'm going to put 1. 1, 1, 1. For the first 4 margin calls, get me right. For the first 4 margin calls, I'm going to put 1, 1, 1. For the first 4 margin calls, I'm going to put 1, 1, 1. That means the robot will be able to take 1 time of my first buying amount, that is $5. So that means every time it buys, goes down by 0.85, it takes the margin call, meaning it takes 1 time, takes $5, $5, $5, $5. You see this? Okay, then if you remove this, if you remove the $20, this is 5, 5, 5, 5, the $20 from the remaining capital. What was the remaining capital? 300. I'm helping someone with a small capital. Minus what? 30. Minus 5. Okay. Then again, minus what? Minus 20. So the balance is 245. 245. Now, what am I going to do? Let me first save this. Let me save this. What am I going to do? I'm going to come back to find what to put on the remaining margin calls. On the remaining margin calls, this is what we're going to do. The method you're going to use is multiply. What is the remaining margin call? Remember, we have the call limit is 15. Now that means the remaining call margin is going to be 11. 15 minus the first 4 margin call is going to be 11 margin calls. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Listen here. What are you going to do? Multiply the first buy-in amount times the remaining margin call limit. What is the answer? What am I saying? Multiply 5 times 11. What is the answer? Give me the answer in the chat. 5 times 11. 5 by 11. 5 by 11. I want to know that you are together with me. Yes, 55. 55. 55. What are you going to do now? When you reach here, this 55, you are not going to use it anywhere. But you're going to divide it divide the remaining capital by the answer that you have got. You're going to divide the remaining capital by the answer that you have got. Let us do it practically. What are you going to say? What is the remaining capital? The remaining capital is 245. Divide 245. 245 245 by 55. Get me the answer in the chat. Get me the answer in the chat. What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? What's the answer? 4.45. 4.45. 4.45. What are you going to do? Come here. Come on your margin configuration. Put here 4.45. 4.45. 4.45. 4.45. Then, just because of time, yes, you come here. After coming here, make sure you open your margin call. Open your margin call. Now, someone can decide and say, no, what if the market keeps going down and then I don't have any other capital? What am I going to do? Someone will come here and adjust the margin call limit. And adjust the margin call limit to, let's say, 20 margin calls. 20 margin calls. Someone would say, no, let me use 25 margin calls, 25 margin, still on the same trade. What are you going to do? You're just going to divide the remaining capital, which is 245, divide by 20. Let me see. Here. 245. Sorry, let me make correction. Let me make correction. You come here and say 11, 5, 5, first buying amount times the margin call limit, 20. Times 20, what do you get? 5 times 20, you get 100. So you come here and say 245 divided by 100. You're going to put 2.45. If you say 5 times the number of margin call limit, 25, what does it mean? It is 125. So you're going to divide 245, which is the remaining capital, divide by 125. You get 1.9, 1.9, 1.9. So that means every time what you put here, that is what the robot will be taking, will be taking, will be taking, will be taking. You get that? So this will not is I am giving you the trick so that you are not longly living in the market, staying in the market for long. You see this? This is what I do. I rather instruct the robot to sell the margin calls daily than staying in the market for 1 week if I have small capital. I rather get $5 than staying in the market for 5 days. I rather get $2 today than staying in the market for 1 week. I rather get $10 instead of staying in the market for 4 days. When you do that, let me see. If you are there with me, write me 2 in the chat. Write me 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. Okay? Has it been understood well? Write me what you have got from that. Write me what you have got from that. Just write me what you have understood from that. Write me anything you have understood from what we have just said. Thank Dorothy. Thank you, Atim. Thank you, Scholar. Oh, my good friend, Barbara, Emmanuel, Bukenya. We also have Bukenya in Uganda. You should go to Kenya and be Bukenya. Not otherwise you be Uganda. Huh? Buganda. Oh, Uganda. That's a joke, man. That's a joke. Don't worry. That's a joke. Justina, thank you. Yes, I understood how to calculate multiple buy-in ratio. Very good. Thank you very much. Someone with a small capital, don't stress yourself. Be simple. Don't think you're going to get the $20 today. You're going to get $50, $100 because you have seen people's screenshots, and then you don't have the right way of setting your trade. From the day I learned this how to minimize the capital, I have realized the trade has changed completely. The trade has changed completely. Okay. Now, the same can be applied to anyone with $1,000. The same can be applied to anyone with the big capital. With the big capital. What you do, what I do, I come, have my 40% of my 1,000, which is 400. I start my trade. What do? I use 35 margin calls. This is what I do. 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 Then I go and start my trade. I activate my trade. I come, I activate my trade. I activate my trade. After activating my trade, come back and do the margin call here. Margin call drop is going to remain this 0.86, 0.8. Okay. Wait a little. Yes. We're going to say here, we're going to change this, divide the drop, divide by margin call. What is the drop? We say the drop is 13. Divide it by 35. You see? I come to my calculator, get my answer. 13 divide by 35. You see, 0.37. Know what I do? I come, or I can adjust this. I can adjust. This is a guide. I can adjust and make 15. Call drop 15. Divide by 35. 0.4. I come here, put my 0.4. 0.4. 0.4. 0.4. 0.4. You see? 0.4. Throughout, 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. I put 0.4 throughout. What will I do? Okay, come back to my trade. My first buy-in amount, I am going to put, even if you see, I have learned to utilize all of this. See, I even put 5 here. Imagine someone saying instead of using 15, I use 5. Why? Because my aim is for the robot to sell. My aim is for the robot to sell. Someone can say, sometimes I use 7. Okay, let me use 7 for now. 7. Then what do? I come here. What I first do here, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. For the first 4 margin calls, I put 1, 1. That means I want the robot to take the 7, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. Then I come. What is the 7 times 4? Remember, I'm using 1,000. Now I have used the first 40%, which is the 400. I remain with 600. Now 600, 7 times 4, the answer is 28. Okay, I come here, 600 minus 28. I have 572. What do? What is the remaining margin calls? Is it 31? I come here and say 7 times 31. What do I have? 200, 200, 217. 217. What am I doing? I am doing this. I am getting this. I'm getting the multiple buy-in ratio. First buy-in amount times the margin call limit. Remaining margin call limit. What is the remaining? What is the first buy-in amount? Is 7. What is the margin call limit? The remaining margin call limit, if you deduct the first 4, is going to be 31. Remember, I'm using 35 margin calls. What is the answer for this? Is 217. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get the remaining capital. The remaining capital. What is the remaining capital? Sorry about this. What is the remaining capital? 572. Someone say, where did you find the 72? Remember, we are using 1,000 minus 400, the first buy-in amount, then minus the first 4 margin calls, which is 28. The remaining is 572. Now, 572, the remaining capital, you divide it by the answer you have got after multiplying the first buy-in amount times the margin call limit. The remaining was 217. So that means what you're going to put on the multiple buy-in ratio is going to be 2.6. 2.6. 2.6 here. You're going to put here 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. Throughout. Okay. 2.6, 2.6, 2.6. If someone is still with me, someone is still with me. Someone is still with me. Someone saying, I like how clear you explain issues. Okay, thank you. I understand how to manage my capital. Good. You are confusing. Calculate one thing at a time. Oh, who is this? I am confusing. I calculate one thing at a time. Okay. I am too fast today, I think. I am too fast today, I think. Yes. All right. I hope you have understood that. I hope you have understood that. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, now the remaining part is just simple. The remaining part is just simple. You see? The remaining part is just simple. The remaining part is just simple. Come here. See? Before that, make sure that here, you set your trade, your mod on the sub-bin mod real-time settlement. In this method, I only use sub-bin mod real-time settlement. I use sub-bin mod real-time settlement. But sometimes I also use sub-bin mod. But if the market is selling, I use sub-bin mod real-time settlement. If the market is not selling too much, I use sub-bin mod. Okay? So that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone with a question, I had purpose that today I have a meeting which has already people have already arrived, and it is going to start at 9:30. So I am going to request that we are going to stop here for today, or unless someone has a question, someone wants to have the link for the things we are training. I always post them on my YouTube channel. Please don't forget the link for the recording. Okay. Please, can I get the recording lesson? Okay, you're going to get the recording lesson today, but late in the evening, right? Because I have a meeting to attend. So I am going to send you, let me just go to the YouTube channel, copy one of those links I paste here so you can go follow. When you follow, subscribe immediately so that you are able. These are the things. If you one of these, let me just do a recording here. That is it. That is it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. For today, we are going to stop here. Follow that. Follow that. God bless you. Have a good time. I pray for you that the Lord keeps you, protects you, preserve you all the days of your life. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Thanks so much for listening. God bless you. Please enjoy your day.